Hi guys, this is Sunsen Mushy, and this is a pick a card reading on what do you need to release. It's funny because that's like literally a question in this deck. Here it is, the what do you need to release card. But yeah, I was feeling very guided to do this pick a card reading because I watched a full moon in Virgo reading from Mystic Moon's channel, and it was really good. I was in tears, and if you guys are interested, you should check out that video. But I'm not like intentionally trying to like promote her channel, but I always do, so it's just like, honestly, if you guys feel guided to check that video out. But yeah, I was gonna go out on a walk with my dog Lucky, but when I went outside it was like raining a bunch. And then it stopped raining, but then I realized it was really cold, so I changed my mind. But the point is, that's why my crystals are in my bag. I was going to walk him down to the park and like lay out all my crystals because it's the full moon tonight. And I was going to have him get all like charged by the full moon. But yeah, I changed my mind about all that. So I might just like leave them in my backyard instead after I do this video. That being said, let's see. Reading number 1 is this Moonstone Prism. So if you resonate with this crystal or this stone, whatever this is, that's reading number 1. Reading number 2 is this Bloodstone. It's like a green color. It might look black, but it's green. It's like a really dark green. And there's like some orange in it, but it's really difficult to see with the camera. And reading number 3 is this amethyst. So that's so funny because so the last few pick a card readings, I've been using 3 crystals over and over again, which was the Moonstone Prism, the amethyst, and a blue gold stone. And so I just picked pretty much all of them except for the blue gold stone. So I just thought that was really funny. But I'll go ahead and move the camera if you guys would like to see all of them. Whichever one you resonate. And of course, if you have a different way, like you just always pick reading 3 or the timestamp numbers and stuff. But anyways, you can check the readings below in the description and click the timestamp to go straight to your reading. Yeah, and so I'll see you over there. That being said, thank you all so much for being here. If any of you would like to reach out to book a personal reading with me, 30-minute readings are $20, 45-minute readings are $35, and an hour-long readings are $45. So you can read the description below for how to send payment and how to email me and stuff like that. So all that being said, we're going to get started with reading number 1. What do you need to release? And I'm going to put on some meditation music. What do you need to release? Wow. We get the mirror. This is cool. With the 5 of Bows, empowerment. So I'm gonna... Lately I've really been enjoying shuffling it like this. Yeah, to see what comes out. Wow, with the Queen of Bows, the hair. I see this as like the fear card. So for sure what I'm getting here is what you need to release is the fear that you need to be somewhere else other than here. Is the fear that you need to be fast. So I guess a quote that pops up in my head is haste makes waste. So Spirit is saying it's okay to take your time, and what you need to release is is how fast you are at things. I get the vibe that you're already naturally really quick at picking stuff up. Maybe normally you're like really fast at doing things or getting certain things done when you feel very motivated to. But during a time of reflection, during the mirror, the hanged man's energy, during this time to reflect and to really evaluate yourself, like to go within, that you don't need to rush this process. And that's basically the process I'm seeing. It's still the full moon, and whenever you guys are reading this or listening to these messages, might be a totally different time. But whatever time it is, I'm just getting, it's maybe a good energy to be in if things feel slow moving, but you already have certain intentions that you've set. Maybe it's like that maybe in a few months or a few weeks or even in a few days that this energy is going to change for sure, but you might worry and be afraid or have some sort of fear that if you're not constantly working or doing stuff in between that time frame, that things might not manifest when it gets to that time that this moment of pause is over. So I hope that made sense. Basically, you're in a period of pause, and once it's over, you'll be able to do stuff. And I'm getting, you might be afraid that if you're not working right now during the time of pause, that when the time of pause is over and you're able to do stuff, that for some reason you won't be ready or something like that. And I'm just getting that's not true. I'm getting that's exactly why you don't have to do stuff right now. This is the period of time that you can utilize to fill yourself up with confidence and learn more about who you are. You don't have to worry so much about what you should be doing, and instead focus more about asking yourself, who am I? Like, why am I here? And instead of asking outwards, asking yourself, asking in your conscious and to your subconscious, who am I? Why am I here? What does it mean when I do this? What does it mean when I'm saying that? What does it mean when I'm thinking this? What does it mean that I feel this way? Asking yourself all the questions. And I'm getting it's not really so much about the answers, but like it is, but I get the feeling that like maybe you might be afraid to even ask. Maybe you're afraid if I ask myself these things, you're not going to get some sort of response, or you're not going to find the answers within. So let's flip a card about that, if that's anyone's concern. Like if any of you resonated with that as a fear of yours. I'm just getting, there's no way. I'm getting, there's like, even if you tried to not find the answers, you would still find them anyways. Or let's say you're trying to go within, but you're not finding them, then I'm just getting, it's not the time then. It will be the right time. The answers will come in divine timing, truly, which can be kind of frustrating, but this is very much a divine timing thing. So this is like letting go of fear, releasing speed, releasing maybe even releasing time that you spend with others, like going more within, spending time by yourself. Maybe things are things have manifested in a way that maybe everyone is busy except for you or something, so you don't feel like there's a bunch of people around you or something like that. Spirit is saying that this is your time to yourself, that these people, your soul family, they're gonna be there and you're all gonna come together and hang out and stuff, but right now you need to let that go. Right now you need to find yourself and find how to feel this energy. Maybe not how to feel this energy, but find find a way to live your life as the hermit right now. Yeah, so I just opened this up and I got 9, which is the number of solitude. It's the hermit's energy. We got the 9 of cups. This is like, yeah, very much, how do you make yourself happy? How do you enjoy your day alone? How do you enjoy your day solo, doing your own things? Where you are now. Not where you're going to be in the future, but where you are now. How do you enjoy where you are now? And ask yourself that. And the answers will come at the right time for you. This is the card of judgment. A judgment is kind of like a revelation. The great bear. I just get it's something that can feel scary, but once you really choose to approach it, that you're going to be just fine. This bear is only scary from afar. Once you approach it and enter this circle, it'll like transform, and its paw was never even there in the first place. It's just like chilling. It's like completely different than you think. It's like not as menacing as you would think it is. So something I'm getting you need to release is maybe your fear of meditation, your fear of asking yourself questions, your fear of going within, your fear maybe of feeling that if you try to connect that you won't be able to. You can search up guided meditations, and maybe they'll just be really feel very peaceful and you just fall asleep, and that's cool too. But I think it's all gonna work out in divine timing. It's not about being like a super meditator. You don't have to be like a pro or whatever to meditate. You don't have to be a pro to find the answers within. You just, if you can hear your conscious thinking, where your thoughts are, then control those thoughts and then ask yourself the right questions. Sometimes that can be the hardest thing. So, I hope that made sense. I'm sending so much love and light. Take care. All right, reading number 2. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? Reading number 2. Bloodstone. What do you need to release? Heartache, feeling of lack. The word that comes with this is jealousy. You don't have to resonate with the word jealousy. A lot of the time I don't, even though the feeling that I can pick up on it, the core of it is technically called jealousy. It can take many forms. Just the feeling that you don't have something inside of yourself. So that's something you might need to release at this time. How did these end up backwards? The Knight of Bows. And release. Once again, I'm getting the message to release speed, release haste. I'm getting a lot of us really want to move forward right now and do things quickly, but Spirit is saying to release that energy. Right now, it's okay to take your time. It's always okay to take your time. So release needing to go fast, and release any feeling of lack or jealousy, if that resonates with you, because that's the word here. Work on releasing these arrows that are setting your heart aflame, or a memento of your heart aflame. Okay, how is this happening? This came out, but it's like they keep coming out the other way. Yeah, so maybe you've been spending a lot of time opening up, maybe in 2018 or like the first couple months of 2019, or for your whole journey, stuff like that. And you've like done a lot of that, and so I'm just seeing that now you can let some of that go, and it's okay to withdraw a bit. That if you go kind of hermit away or go within, sort of isolate yourself a bit, that you can do this in a way that will be very healing, productive, that will release a lot of this feeling. It's very scary because it's like, what if you do that, right? And what you find is a spiraling downward energy. Um, that energy is this Three of Swords, this Three of Arrows, the feeling of lack, the heartache. I'm seeing that you need to go within to be able to release it. And to go within, you're going to have to really slow things down in the physical world. Maybe take a break with certain things. Or if you can't take a break with certain things, this might have to be your social life. Kind of pull away and spend time to yourself for some period of time, and ask yourself, like, or your spirit guides, what is it that remains within me that feels like I don't have something. So a very similar message to reading number 1. And then, yeah, this is the resting card. This is like, get grounded wherever it is you are. I'm seeing that maybe this feeling comes from where you are, and so it can be really painful. So something you can do is be where you are and then leave that place. You know what I mean? So meditate. Go within yourself and leave this entire location, this area, your body. If you do that, where you go is connected to the universe. And that is this place. And that will give you answers, guidance, help you find peace, help you realize and learn that you do have whatever it feels that you don't have. Yeah, the Six of Cups with the Sun's energy. So this is a reunion with life, with positivity, with energy. So you will be reunited with your emotions of feeling connected, with your emotions of fun, of positive energy, of happiness, things of that nature. I'm just wondering how so many of these cards got like upside down and stuff. Okay. Yeah, and then after that period of time is over, I'm just seeing that you will then be able to manifest because you will have worked with your shadow self. This is needing to focus on yourself. Focus on your shadow aspect. Listen to those darker thoughts. Not like give in to darker thoughts, but listen to the darker thoughts. What are they saying? Why are they saying that? Ask yourself, why am I having these thoughts? What is it about these thoughts that I feel is a scary thing? Just like this spooky thing, it's just like this bear. This bear looks menacing and stuff, but truth be told, this bear is actually the great bear. This is wisdom. This is like, once you enter that circle, the bear will recognize you as a part of home, and it won't be so menacing anymore. So this is like, you need to go back to yourself and accept yourself. So what you need to release is any sort of rejection that you have with yourself, and in turn with the universe. And when you release, as you work on releasing that, you will be reunited with whatever it is you feel apart from at this time. And so I know this will resonate differently for everyone, but I will just kind of pull a card a bit on what sort of speed this process looks like. So I'm getting, you gotta take your time for sure. So with going your own pace, what does Spirit what is the energy looking like in terms of a time period? Wolf. King of Stones. So that's now you're working on that. You're feeling it, okay. To the Page of Stones, the links. So we're getting earth energy. And then there's the Hermit, the Hooded Man. So I am getting, it is really just a quick thing. Yeah, the Ace of Arrows. That this is just something that's going to take place during this season that we're in. And this season, it might be winter for you guys. If not, just whatever season it is for you at this time. I'm just getting this season, once it's over, this whole period of needing to go within, that might have served its purpose, and you will be able to take more action and learn in a more adventurous, fun way. So right now it's not so much fun I'm getting for many of us, but yeah, but a time of reflection. And reflection's not always fun. A lot of the time it doesn't feel that way, but yeah. So, hope that all made sense. That was reading number 2. I'm sending so much love and light. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Alright, reading number 3. We've got the Amethyst Crystal. What do you need to release at this time? I'm going to shuffle this way. Okay. So we get the 6 of Stones, the 8 of Stones, okay. We got the 10 of Stones, it's interesting, and the 3 of Bows. So it's interesting, we got 3 bows and then 3 cards that are all stones. So I'm getting, there is something you need to release when it comes to these 3 cards. I mean, that makes sense, those are the cards I pulled, but like, sometimes, you know, they kind of just tell more of a story, and then I kind of pick up on what you need to release, but I'm getting that there's something with each of these that you need to release. Something when it comes to what you're creating, you need to let go. This feeling, let me pull a clarifier on the 6 of Stones, because it's a very different card in this deck. The Page of Wands comes out with the Chariot. Letting go of feeling like you need somebody else to create something for you. That is something I'm getting you need to release. Releasing the feeling that whatever you're trying isn't working. It is working. So release doubt, release fear. I say that because there's like this broken rake right here. It's like I get this idea that you've been like creating stuff, and you're like, I'm creating and nothing's working. It's not doing anything. Spirit is saying it is. It's actually very fulfilling. If your work feels fulfilling, it's working. If it doesn't feel fulfilling, then that's something you need to release in this card. Yeah. And then I'm going to pull a clarifier on the 10 of Stones. What do you need to release when it comes to the 10 of Stones? Well, first we're starting with the 8 of Stones. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay. We get the 2 of Stones in this card, basically, with the Strength card. Yeah. You do need to let that go. You need to let go of this idea that you're creating things so that you can get to this home, so that you can get to this safe place. Not that you're not going to get there. I'm getting, of course, that you are, especially with this Three of Wands, with this Chariot energy. I'm just getting it's the fear that you're not going to get there, or the fear that you have to work right now all the time really hard so that you can afford this home, so that you can have things in this home, stuff like that. It's like, no, the home, it's yours. You already have it. You did all the work. You don't need to do any more work towards this. So if you know it's on its way, if you know it's manifesting, or if you right now maybe don't know for some reason, but that's the thing, you need to let go of the fear that it might not have it manifested. You need to let go of that. Just trust. No, the home I want, it's out there. The home that I deserve, it's out there. It's for me. It's mine. I have it. I'm going there. It's on its way. I just need to keep on living my life. With that in mind, then it's like, truly, you don't have to put any more work into this, knowing that it's going to work out. So let go of feeling like you have to put work into that. Because I'm getting that that's a hope of yours. So naturally a fear will go with it. The fear that your hope doesn't come true. Or that it was coming true, but then you moved off your path and now it's not. I'm just getting that you do know what you... Spiritually, you just need to take your time and take the steps forward. Yes, you need to move forward. You're right. You don't want to veer off one way or the other, but let go of this feeling like you might veer off one way or the other. So let's look at Spirit's advice when it comes to the fear of what if you move in a different direction from your manifestation that you want. That you can't. You're protected. It's happening. You've already manifested it. It's already yours. It's already on its way. It's not going to be reversed in any way. You can't possibly switch course from peace, from home, from what you desire. All you have to do is set the intention. What do you want? It's as simple as that. It's yours. So release the fear that you have to do anything else. Truly. Yeah. Release the struggle. This goes one of two ways. However this resonates more for you guys. Either release the feeling of struggle and enjoy things in the present, or release feeling that you need to be doing something all the time and accept this energy right now and go within during this time of period, this period of pause, whatever, this time of pause, that there's nothing else to do. I'm getting that, like, you want to work and stuff because you really want to manifest that stuff, but truly I'm just getting now is not the time for it. Now seems to be the time to rest. And yeah. So yeah, this might resonate one of two ways. You might either be spending a lot of time with people and just need to trust that that's okay and just enjoy that, because that on its own is a period of pause. And then for others of you to accept this time of isolation, time to yourself, and to release needing to be having fun with a bunch of others, or with being out there having the time of your life, like, woo, I can go anywhere. It's like, it's like there's something for you to learn at this time. And so one of those two things or something you need to release. Just whatever it feels that you want, that you feel you don't have in the moment, it's like, let that go then. Because if you feel you don't have it and it's not here, release it. There's something else you can be focusing on right now, truly. So I think that puts this into better words, because truly, I feel like with the large collective, this can resonate a few different ways, depending on your situation, depending on if you feel you're around a lot of people, or if you feel like you're not. So that's what I'm getting for reading number 3. I'm sending so much love and light. Hope that all made sense. and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.